Good morning, and welcome back to Jones Family Farm. What we have going on today is a little bit of continuation from the last video. Well, using actually what we picked up in the last video. We're going to be making some garden beds, some raised garden beds for a customer that we have to deliver and set up their garden. May do that in a one-part series, may do that in two, building them and then delivering them, or maybe do it all in one, depending on how everything shakes out. I'm going to cover up the customer's details. We made a little cut sheet here, so you can kind of see exactly what we have going on. It's two, maybe not, I'll take a picture of this and add it in. But we're making 3 2x8 raised beds and 2 3x8 raised beds. And the way we build them is a little bit different than most. We'll build them out of 4x4 red oak for the posts, the corner post, and a piece of 1x4 oak across the bottom as like a bottom rail to weed whack against, put chips against, whatever it may be. They'll last a whole lot longer, and the rest is 1x8 white pine. We do recommend everyone to treat them, which I believe we are doing for this customer as well. But pretty much that's what we have going on. So I'll show you the workflows. I know one thing I harp on a lot is workflow. At least for myself, maybe not come across for all the videos, but basically here's our little setup, what we have going on. So we have our lifted lumber, which if you saw the last video, you saw us pick this up at the sawmill, bring it home, and we're going to be working on getting it cut down a lot of these 4x4s and the 1x8 boarding, get that all cut down to make sets for these raised beds, and then we'll be assembling them as well. So here's our workflow. We'll be taking boards from the lumber from here, going right over to our miter box setup. So we actually just went and got this. This is a Bauer miter box stand from Harbor Freight. Went and got it, just kind of make everything a little bit easier. I do have another one that's for my corded saw that stays in the garage, but this one is going to be for this cordless Milwaukee 10-inch dual bevel saw. This thing's awesome, runs on obviously M18 batteries, and I've yet to kill a battery completing a project. So we'll see how this one goes, but this is pretty much a setup here. And go take the lumber from the stack, bring it over, cut it to length. All the waste pieces will go in the bucket, and then all our finished boards, finished length boards, will go right here on this pallet for assembly. So we'll get to it. we had a few dead batteries giving us issues, so didn't get completing all of them on camera, but here they are. Here, these first three, 1, 2, and 3 are all 2x8 raised garden beds, and then these back two are the 3x8s. All said and done in these, I'd say we probably have 4.5 hours of total labor in getting everything cut. And that's including, obviously, taking the time to video all of it, which takes quite a bit longer. Set up cameras, change angles, things like that. But yeah, we probably have 4.5 hours in the cutting all the kits, assembling them, the ends like we did, and then going back and final assembling with the sides. Probably 4.5 hours. These are definitely a higher profit margin item that we build here on the farm. These ones will be delivered, as well as we will be filling them with local compost, leaf-only compost. And then I believe this customer is also buying all of their veggies and flowers to fill these with, buying those from us as well. So next time you'll see this is when we are delivering these. all planted. We have eggplant, cucumbers, a few different kinds of tomatoes, both cherry slicers, some peppers, a whole bunch of zinnias for a nice big beautiful bloom of flowers here, some pink snapdragon next to it, some herbs like rosemary there, and then a lot of zucchini, and then watermelon down the end here. So that's pretty much it. This job is going to be wrapped up here. I'm going to leave the customer some instructions. Here's a little overview of this garden bed project.